Alright guys, welcome back. It's just gonna be me today, me and Jackman. Mackenzie's out of town this week, so just gonna be me. The goal for today in this video is to finish all of the framing, all of it. So we're gonna finish all the interior walls and then all the miscellaneous framing for the windows and things like that. So then next week we can put sheathing up and then eventually put the roof rafters on. So, but we want to get all the framing done on the inside and all the miscellaneous things that we just haven't done yet. So that's the goal for today. We're going to get into it. Like I said, just going to be me today, and we're going to see if we can get all that done and move on to the next thing. So thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, like the video, comment, tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me what I'm doing that you like, that's cool, whatever, all appreciated. Yeah, like I mentioned, if you haven't seen some of the earlier videos, this is our first edition, so this is my first like real full build, from doing the drawings, pouring foundation, footer, all the framing, and then eventually, you know, the rest of the fit out. So, you know, I've done a little bit of stuff here and there, putting some lofts up and barns and things like that, you know, renovating other areas, but never a full build. So this is our first full build, so, you know, we're probably going to do things wrong, probably already have. I've already had to fix certain things. So yeah, comment with your thoughts, all appreciated for sure. So hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. So at this moment, I realized that the base of the wall here was in the wrong spot. And so I'm double checking, you know, from each wall where it needs to be, and we realize we have a little bit of a discrepancy left to right. And so everything else has been based off of the right wall or the far wall in the video. So I continue to make everything based off of that, so at least it's all square off of that, and if the discrepancy happens, it happens on one wall, and I have to obviously cut all the nails I put back in, and for the first time I put like 17 in, so I have to cut a bunch, but anyway. All right, it's the next day. As you saw, we finished up. I say we. This project is a we, even though, maybe just one person working on a thing at a time. But I finished up the bathroom walls there, where those two that I was working on. Like I said, messed up a little bit in the beginning there, but, we got that wall figured out. We have a little discrepancy in our overall shape. We're not perfectly square, but it's not anything to be concerned about. So I was just, quarter inch off a little bit, or on one end or the other. So anyway, got those walls figured out and completed, and so now moving on to framing all the windows in. And so the reason why these were all exposed and they all look like doors, because essentially there's no bottom sill plate or any of the cripple studs on the bottom. The windows, we were waiting for the window sizes, so there was a lot of kind of hold up with that. And so now that we have the window sizes and the windows ordered, I can finish that up. So we're going with a 32 by 60, and these are really close to the existing windows in the rest of the house. So I think they're 30s or 28 by 60s. So generally speaking, the same. It would have almost doubled the cost of the window to get a 28-inch window instead of a 32-inch window, and that just isn't quite worth it. These are already pretty expensive windows because they are impact rated, low E, all the goodness. So they have to be impact rated because of Florida building product approvals. And so, and also something that, I just like the idea of being a little bit safer in hurricanes. Not being from Florida, that's something I kind of, I think I would want to do anyway. So this area is going to be hopefully really well protected with those windows. But anyway, we had to wait before we could frame these out. And we'd already changed the ones on the north wall there, which are the two that I just previously finished. And so we're just doing all of the same windows for the main windows. So the bedroom will have 3 of the 32 by 60s, and then the bathroom will have 1. The laundry room is the only one that is going to be different, and that'll be a 24 by 60. But just trying to wrap these up, and I think we have a shipment of zip system coming very shortly, so we'll be able to get started on that, and we'll be able to remove all of our braces, temporary braces, on the structure, because we're going to be installing sheathing, and that's really going to get everything a bunch of rigidity. It's going to tie the faces into that rim board that you see there and all the other joists on the bottom, and yeah, it's just going to give the structure a really good rigidity, and and it'll be enclosed for the first time, which is crazy. And you could see me working in the other one. It just, massive progress, and it's really starting to look like space, a real space with real definition, and just really exciting. And these are kind of the final touches that really start to make it feel like a real space. Good. So this is the back of the shower wall, and there's the 2 water lines that I keep tripping over running through it. And how we've done all the other water lines, I drill a hole and then I put the entire wall over top of it. But with the ceiling joist being in place, there's not a lot of room to kind of just set it straight down on it, obviously, especially because they're running perpendicularly here. So it was kind of tight, but just tilting it back and slowly working my way down. We got it in there, and now they will officially be protected and hopefully won't break. Alright guys, that's going to do it. Here's Jack coming to help me out while out here working by myself. He's enjoying his new space and his new sun deck, even with all the new framing. Loves sitting out at lunch. Very confused by the new rooms, but he's interested. I did get to frame some more of the ceiling joists at the very edge where we're going to connect to the rafters eventually, running perpendicular to the rest of the ceiling joists. And then this is what it looks like all together. So we're standing in the corner of the bedroom. Jack is in the closet. The bathroom is to the right, and laundry room is in the far end of this picture. One of these days we'll go over all the plans and kind of show you what's going on, but that's all. So thanks for watching.